nice holiday this year. Thanksgiving. 4 days ago. The thing is, I had a lot to be thankful for. I'm still trying to piece all this together. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diane Feinstein. She was the first person to come into my office that day. Diane, she would go on to become mayor of San Francisco and the United States Senate. I think she ended up with some of the jobs I might have had. Diane, she gets down on her knees. She seems to take my pulse. Some say she takes her fingers and puts them in the bullet holes to stop the bleeding. 1 here, 2 here, and 2 more here. I'm Harvey Milk and I'm here. I'm Harvey Milk and I'm here. I'm Harvey Milk, and I was here to recruit you.
As President of the Board of Supervisors, it's my duty to make this announcement. Both Mayor Moscone and Supervisor Harvey Milk have been shot and killed. The suspect is Supervisor Dan Ryan.
Now, for a tad bit of history. It can be illuminating, perhaps ever so slightly foreboding. This place, it was born in opposition. A fella called Jose Castro, he led Mexican opposition to ruling the U.S. From 1835 to 1836, he was alcalde. Alcalde, that's Spanish, and it is often to governor in English. Hell, I wouldn't mind being called alcalde of this place. There's something pretty grand about it all, huh? Thing is, while Alta California may be the yang to Baja California's yin, that Alta California, it were no small thing. At the time Jose Castro was leader in California, Alta California was California, Nevada, Utah. Wait, there's more. Alta California was also parts and pieces of Wyoming, Colorado, Arizona. That Alta California, it was a big deal. Jose Castro, he lost control of this huge piece of land when the government of Mexico combined Alta California with what was and still is Baja California. Castro, he would lead opposition until the day he died. He was 52 when he died. It's a pretty good run, I guess. Castro, he was assassinated February 1860. Of course, folks today don't know about Castro the man, but the name, it hangs on to a part of San Francisco. A neighborhood in Eureka Valley, formerly known as the Castro District, but when I was seen in 72, we just called it the Castro. Now, I'm getting a bit out of myself a bit, but truly though, while I may have never been called alcalde of California, I wasn't there too terribly long when people started calling me Mayor of Castro. Now, that might not be as grand and gracious as alcalde, but it's kind of swanky, right? Mayor of Castro. Me. Now I'm really getting out of myself. I was born in a place that was far away from what the Castro was becoming when I was small. My folks, Minerva and William, they were Lithuanian Jews. They called Woodmere our Long Island home. I entered the scene in Woodmere May 22nd, 1930. My brother Robert a few years before me. My grandfather, his name was Wash Milch when he arrived at Ellis Island. His name being changed to Morris Milk. By the time I entered grade school, I was well aware that Jews, they were viewed as second class by many. I was 6 or 7 when a local group of Nazis congregated in a clubhouse about as far away from my house as the synagogue. The Nazi flag flew out front 2 years before Hitler annexed Austria and invaded Poland. By the time I entered high school, my attraction to boys was confirmed and not something experimental. I certainly understood that being queer left me all alone. Jewish did not help me out either. But, you know, even alone, there was still quick encounter.